I asked people to recommend me books they didn't like, and now I'm reading them. We Were Liars was book 35 of the Another Man's Trash Reading Challenge, and I have indeed finished it. I was underwhelmed. 3 stars, generously. Reading experience is the same, again, generously. The twist was twisty, yes, but for me, it did not make up for how we got there. I don't know for sure if it was intentional or not. I hope that it was. You cannot convince me that this main character was somebody that I was supposed to get invested in or care about. You can't. Too many cliches. I see and can understand the tragedy, but there was no tugging on heartstrings happening here. The thing about this book that got me the most riled up wasn't even her. It was a consequence of something that she did. That's got to be one of my least favorite things to read in a book. It made me dislike the MC even more. And that was unfortunate because the book is very heavily character driven, like 95% character driven. There is not a lot of plot happening. You have the underlying mystery, but the mystery is in the people. The mystery is not in the plot. And if you're someone like me that needs at least a little bit of plot, this may not be for you. Now, knowing how it ends, I can definitely say that the concept of this was cool. The narrative style does make a lot more sense with the end in mind. It didn't make me like it more, but I can still appreciate the choice. And I do normally like an unreliable narrator. I didn't like this character, but I do like that device. And I do 100% believe you when you say the show is better. I also saw somebody say that the audiobook of this is better, and that also makes total sense. The frantic and choppy and disjointed writing and the stream of consciousness narration, I actually think would make for a fascinating listen. That, I think, is going to be my formal recommendation. If you're curious about the book, don't read it, listen to it. I'm confident in saying that, even though that's not what I did. Also, forgot to say, I will not be continuing the series. There are a lot of other things that I would rather read. We'll be moving on to book 36. Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. This came to my bookshelves courtesy of Karen. Genuinely, Karen, thank you so much for sending this to me. I appreciate having this on hand. Believe it or not, this one was only recommended once between the wheel and all the lists. I definitely do be nervous about this one, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. Probably not for anybody in this book, but for me, I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, based on what you know about me and how I read to you, I'm going to think that Does It Hurt is trash or treasure.